The contents of this interview, or from Awake and Empowered Expo LLC from Ethann Fox and Flower of Life Center for Human Evolution, is for informational purposes only and does not necessarily reflect the viewpoints held by these organizations or individuals. Always consult with your doctor or health professional before making any changes to your diet, lifestyle, or prescription drug use. Please understand that you assume all responsibility and risk for the use or misuse of this information.
This is Ethan Fox, and the following is a channeled message during which I ask the collective consciousness questions about exactly what happens during an energy transfer. This fascinating look behind the curtain gives a clearer idea of the purpose and benefits of an energy transfer for your spiritual growth and well-being. We start with an explanation of who exactly is this collective consciousness and go on into further detail about the energy transfer itself.
Channeling for Ethan today. I intend to bring in the spirit guide, teacher, or master who is here for him in this time with the highest consciousness to speak with him now. Thank you. And King of all kings, they sit upon a throne in a large area where there are many gathered who are in guidance of you at this time. This is a collective group of beings, so you should know it is not of your dimensional space. It is one of a higher dimensional realm in which there are many what you might call extraterrestrial beings that are not of one kind. So as you might think of a different, what you would call strain or variety of our kind, what you should understand is there is a collective group of consciousness that is working through you now that consists of many who are of different races who come together to assist your planet from a place of only pure love and intention. And we are guiding many of those on your planet who are working to provide light and energy through our being to your own in order to raise the consciousness of many humans on your planet who are in need of an awakening in this time. So you should know there is not one name, no. There are many who I am channeling in terms of energetic flow, and it is a circular flow of energy. It is a circular room. There are many in this circle who are coming together now that are providing a circular energy and light to this being that is providing it, in fact, through you. So you should know this is a high consciousness indeed. It is one that is the most high because it is not of a singular being. It is a high consciousness, in fact, because it is consisting of many beings of this level of consciousness who are coming together to create an even higher vibration than one that we could create on our own singularly or individually. And I serve as a guide for this group, and it is my pleasure to do this. And some may call me the King of all kings. It is a title that I accept graciously. However, it is not one that is necessary for those to say I am above others. I am just one who is receiving of this energetic pulse of this group and assisting it to be brought to you now through my communication. So I hope that this message is clear, my friend, and you understand that, yes, it is a singular consciousness, but it is made up of many.
Is this collective group of consciousness working with a lot of other beings on Earth, or just a certain number who are doing similar work to what I'm doing?
Yes, you should know that this collective consciousness is working in two ways. First, we are working with all of humanity, and this is our great role, is to bring a force or shift of awakening through our energetic field to your own. It is one that is of great importance to us in this time to see many human beings on this planet awaken to joy and awaken to their own strength and connection to their being and Mother Earth. And so, in a sense, yes, We are connected to all on your planet because we are providing this, what we would call blanket or shift of energy pulsing through your planet. However, the second portion of this answer would be explained in this way. There are some human beings, yes, on your planet who are ones that we are assisting exclusively in a different fashion. And that is because these human beings have an energetic, what we would call connection to our own. It is one of enlightenment. It is one of direction that is an open connection in which you are allowing this energetic flow to come through you from our collective consciousness. It is one that we would say you are receiving this, what we would call even divine energy from this field, but each individual that we are working with is manifesting this energy in a different way through their own physical being and allowing their own consciousness to express it in a different way to assist humanity. So, yes, we are working with you as one of these exclusive beings. And yes, there are many others on the planet who we would call light workers in this time, who we are assisting as well. This is a smaller group, yes, than all of humanity. And we are working with them in a different way, for we have an access to these beings or these human beings in a different sense than we do from all of humanity.
Are the energy transfers that I do, is that my primary purpose in this life, or will that evolve into something else in the future that will become more of a dominant purpose or focus?
Yes, we would say you are on point with this mission, my friend, and that is one that is allowing this energy to flow through you in order to assist humanity in such a way that they will awaken to their own soul. And this is of great importance, yes, for there are many who are what we would call still held back in a sense from many lower vibrational beings that are in fact working against our forces. It is very discouraging to us, yes, to see that this is occurring in this time. So, as we are allowing this energetic field to flow through you, it is assisting these others to awaken to the fact that they are able to overcome this from their own vibrational stance. It is an important message, yes. So, this mission you are on in terms of energy is an important one. And what you should know is it is different from the others we are assisting because it is fulfilling a very what we would call narrow and specific role that is needed in this time. So when you think of the others we are assisting, you should imagine them also receiving of this divine energy and in allowing it in a fashion that is different than your own, but also needed to culminate in a large field or force of energy that is assisting the planet. So it is coming from different directions, from different human beings that are working with us in the same way to allow this energy, but it is manifesting itself differently on the planet in ways that it is needed to bring human beings to the realization that they are larger than this negative vibrational hold that is upon them.
Could you explain what exactly is happening when I do an energy transfer? What is happening to the person who is receiving the energy, and what are the benefits that they will have in their life, even benefits that they may not actually notice consciously?
Yes, my friend, this is an answer we are pleased to provide. So, first, we would allow you to go in your mind back to maybe one of the first energy transfer events you may have done. It may even have been an individual occurrence in which you were receiving energy individually before it was a group scenario. So, think about that transfer, my friend, and what happened there. There is an energetic, what we would call magnetic type of flow that is pulsing through you upon an energy transfer. This magnet, what we would call a magnet, of course, it is not a magnet as we would say it. This is a word that we are using to help you to better understand. It is drawing forth the energy from these beings that is at a lower vibrational place within their physical body and their soul, in order to bring them to a place where they are able to overcome and oversee these smaller, lower vibrational pulses that are holding them back. So one part of what you are doing is, in fact, attracting, like a magnet, these magnetic pulses or energetic pulses that are of a negative to your what we would call positive. So think of it this way. There may be, the channel is seeing metal, black metal shavings, perhaps, that are floating in the air, and there is a large magnet on the other end, and they are attracting each other. For you are drawing those magnetic lower vibrational pieces of, yes, they are magnetic indeed, because they are heavy and they are holding these people back. And this is a good analogy for, you're drawing those out of these people in order for them to rise above. And as they are rising above, they are able to better see their planet and what is happening. So it will take some time, yes, as you are going through these energetic transfers, in order for that flow of negative energy to come through you and out of them, in order to lift them to this higher place. Because you should know that this negative energy that they are giving to you is accumulative, my friends. So there are many different types of negative energies that you are receiving from these human beings. One is karmic energy. That is energy within their soul that has accumulated over many lifetimes. We would say the second type of this negative vibrational energy is coming from a force upon your planet that is one we are trying to overcome. It is in the form of many toxins now. It is in the form of many distractions now. It is in the form of energetic pulses that are coming to your planet now, that are holding these individuals back from realizing their true potential. So as a magnet attracts these, what we would call heavy metals, you are pulling those out of these vibrational beings. And the reason it's taking many times over for these individuals to come back to this space and do this procedure again is that, in fact, as you are removing the karmic energy, you should know there's also a flow of vibrational negative energy that is accumulating as well. So this is a constant, my friend. We are sorry to say. It is a constant that is accumulating within human beings now, that you are assisting to remove. And as these human beings are coming to you on a what we would call regular basis, you are able to lift this negative energy from them, which will allow them to awaken. The second part of the answer to this question is far more important indeed, and that is that this divine energy that is flowing through you is also encompassing their auric field or their human physical form. So as you are eliminating this negative energy from them, it is being replaced or filled with the divine energy. So after this energetic transfer takes place, you should know these human beings are better able to sense their own power, their own strength, their own connection to their soul and core, because they have a divine energy that has filled their being. And there is no negative, lower vibrational energy to what we would call distract them from that divine energy they have felt. So it is a two-part process, yes, but it is one also that is needed to be repeated often. And we would say not forever, for some human beings are far more evolved than others. So some that have been coming to your events, we would say, that are further evolved than other human beings in their soul, will far easier be able to overcome this negative energetic field and need less what we would call intervention from you and your divine guides who are assisting this energy. And perhaps they may need 5 sessions where another human being may need 15 sessions or more, depending on the evolution of their soul, depending on how much they have awakened, and depending on how this awakening has allowed them to shield themselves from many of these negative vibrational forces that are coming towards them now. So others who are not receiving of this energy and who are not shielding themselves in a proper way, may need more attention from people or light workers such as yourself.